My dad bought my homecoming date and I a $450 party bus, and she ended up ditching me. Every time I look back on this story, it just makes me fucking sad. Seriously. I replay the night in my head trying to make all the right choices, imagining a different outcome. Here goes nothing. I'm 14 years old, and the freshman homecoming is next week. I got two choices, Lacey. My best friend from church, who I promised that I would take to the homecoming dance, or Rachel, the girl who I met on the first day of school, who took it upon herself to personally have the balls to ask me, a naive freshman boy, to homecoming. The same day of homecoming, I decided to stick with my best friend Lacey and blow off Rachel as I kind of just met her and didn't really know her too well. Little did I know how much it would hurt that poor girl. According to Rachel's friends, she spent the whole night crying in her bed as she also had a crush on me and hoped that I would make her first year of high school memorable by being the only boy to ever take her to a dance. The afternoon rolls around, and my dad is getting me ready to look presentable for the dance. I shoot Lacey a call and tell her that I'm on the way to her house. When we arrive, both of our parents are outside in the front of her house, taking pictures of us together and just laughing, having a good time. They both wish us farewell and Lacey, and I wait for the party bus to arrive in front of her house. She's ecstatic, never having been on one before. There were lights all inside sodas, grape juice in those green bottles resembling champagne, in the cup holders blacked out windows. We bumped the song Trap Queen by Fetty Wap that came out in 2014 the entire ride. It was awesome. Man, when the driver dropped us off in front of the school, it was like a movie scene. Kids were just waiting outside the front doors, waiting to be let in, and all of a sudden we had the attention of everyone there. As we walked down the party bus stairs, I swear time stopped for a second. I felt like a fucking boss, thanks, Dad. This is where the story starts going downhill. Lacey and I make our way upstairs to the gym where the dance was being held and sit down at a table by the DJ. Not only couldn't I hear her, but I completely realized that I didn't know how to dance. Once the music kicks off, she takes my hand and walks me into the crowd and began dancing. I'm just there in front of her, standing still the whole time. I stop her for a second and take her out to the balcony and explain to her how I didn't know how to dance and felt super awkward. She reassured me everything was fine and asked me if I just wanted to sit here and talk the whole night. Minutes pass and we haven't said a word to each other. Well, it turns out her cousin Isela just walked out in front of us with her date and she's like, "Hey, mind if I dance with Isela for a bit?" Sure, I said. I didn't see Lacey the whole night after that. She blocked me on social media, my phone number, and I never went back to church again to try and make contact with her. The bus driver looked so disappointed when I showed up alone, considering the fact my dad also paid a few extra $100 to have him drive and drop us off at different locations downtown to take pictures. Let me know if you guys want more background information regarding this night. It's already pretty long, and I could always make a part two.